Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel, Peace of Mind.
And today we're going to be doing the get to know me time. So we'll just get straight into it.
Yeah, we'll just get straight into it. We actually asked you guys if you wanted to see videos as we've been making or something more like this where we actually talk to you. And most of you guys said this, so hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I'm Sarah.
And I'm Jasmine.
And I'm 19.
And I'm 21.
Yeah. And
how many places have you traveled to?
we've traveled to quite a lot of countries.
I think around 13 or 14 countries.
Yeah, the same.
So that'd be Thailand. Not at the same time.
Oh my god. Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Philippines, Singapore, Indonesia of course.
And we've also gone to Norway, Spain, France, the Netherlands, the US, Peru and Morocco.
Yep.
So I think
so that is 14, yeah. I think you're right. Cool.
And we'll have a meter.
Yeah.
Which country do you want to travel to next? Like if there was no budget.
Yeah.
So I would personally love to go to South Korea. That would be amazing.
Yeah, you've said that before. For me, I think maybe Bolivia.
I literally just want to go everywhere else, like everywhere that you can think of, everywhere that you can list, possibly.
Yeah.
Everywhere else. How many children do you want to have?
I don't know the answer to that. I don't really think about.
Yeah, it's too much into the future, but
I mean, if we had to pick, what would you?
Essentially, right now, I'd say like 3 or 2.
Yeah, I think 3 would be max because I don't see myself having more than 3 kids.
Yeah. And any names for your children? I've shotgunned Michael.
Oh yeah,
Michael is a name that I would love.
Yeah, I think for me, if I had a girl, I would name her Elena. So,
ooh.
Yeah,
Vampire Diary fans, you might know that name.
That's true.
What is your favorite food? Ooh, mashed potatoes. You can have that with anything.
That is definitely yours.
Especially with avocado. Even avocado mashed with it. And my favorite snack is actually avocados. Love that shit.
I love olives. I eat them all the time.
Yeah.
And
so annoying. And
she finds it so annoying.
They're like weirdly expensive here in Bali.
Yeah, I don't think it's that common for them.
They're like how much? Like a big jar would be like almost £5.
Yeah, like £4, £5.
That's a lot.
Which is crazy,
yeah.
But in terms of my favorite dish, my favorite anything that's Indonesian, which is amazing since we live here, and Mexican definitely.
What are your favorite restaurants? So in London,
Chipotle, Sophie.
Yeah, Chipotle. The other one that I really love is it's actually in Brixton Village and it's called Eat of Eden. It's fucking amazing. It tastes so good, so nice. Oh my god. But yeah, those are like my favorite ones. And
and What the Pitta. What the Pitta is a great vegan restaurant in the UK.
And they've got that in Shoreditch, in like the Box Square.
And
like
both of them, and in Croydon as well.
And in Camden. Yeah. It wasn't Croydon. Oh. It was Camden.
I swear there's one in Croydon.
We've gone to both.
I think there's 3. But yeah.
How tall are we?
I'm not exactly sure, but I'm like a tad bit more than her.
I'm around 5'4", 5'5". You wanna check how tall you are?
So if you're there, I'm definitely taller than her.
This is the difference. Like my boobs are here and her boobs all the way up here.
Yeah, even though I'm the younger sister. Yeah, I've always been taller than her. Literally. So yeah.
Piercings and tattoos. So this is an interesting one. I think that could be like a whole separate video itself.
That could be.
I have 14 piercings and 10 tattoos. I
think I have like 10 or 12 piercings because I removed a lot. I used to have.
So you have to pick this, either dogs or cats. Dogs.
I love them both, but yeah, it'd have to be.
But if I didn't have to pick.
But obviously, yeah, we'd have both. But we actually have a cat here. But it's not really our cat. We like to think she's ours because
we basically adopted her.
It's crazy. She like came with the apartment we rent here.
She's like from the area, you know, like she's a local cat.
Yeah, she's
tea or coffee.
I think I'm a coffee girl for sure. I don't know about you though.
I know, I can't really pick. I'm actually such a
big fan
of both, and you can do so much with tea and coffee.
You can
with coffee and tea.
You just iced
tea.
Yeah.
Latte.
Yeah.
But if you had to just thinking if somebody had a gun to your head.
Yeah,
and
so
they were like,
and they were like a bit violent.
Yeah, you have to pick. Then I guess I'm joking. That would have to be tea. Yeah, it'd have to be tea. What is your fashion sense?
I don't know. I don't really think we have a fashion sense.
Non-existent, basically. It basically, our fashion sense is more like what
we typically wear. Yeah, so what we typically would wear would be like
stuff that we feel comfortable with, like leggings
for sure. Leggings, yeah, never jeans.
Yeah.
But being now here in Indonesia,
the
wrap around, is that what it's called? Yeah, I think it's that. Love those.
Oh,
the convertible accessory thing.
I show them that because that is so nice.
I think this comes from when we were younger. Wow, my mum would buy us, our mum would buy us like the same thing but different colors.
Like twins.
Like twins, honestly. Even though we're not twins.
I fucking love these so much. They are heaven. And you won't regret getting these. And they're literally like, I don't know, like 20p. Biggest thing you've overcome before?
Mine would definitely be a motorbike accident I got into in Thailand about a year ago. That was crazy. Yeah, I know, it's so crazy. Yeah, I think that the biggest thing I had to overcome from that was the recovery stage, because the healing process was really hard. Yeah, it was like I had to constantly, she took care of me a lot. That was really nice of her. She like mothered me. That was nice. Thank God I had her. But yeah, so I had to go in every day for treatment, and that was horrible. Like, that was worse than the accident, because when the accident actually happened, I couldn't feel it, you know, like I wasn't actually present for that accident because all the adrenaline.
Story, with me, I guess it's just overcoming trauma and actually having to live with PTSD. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Quite a few people always ask us as well, what is it that we actually do out here, and like, how did you move to a different country without like a working visa or anything like that? And the main thing that, specifically me, because I used to be I sound such a millennial saying this, but I used to always say like, I don't want a boss, I don't want to work for somebody, I don't want to work for this company. And I genuinely thought, you know what, if I don't want this, then I don't need to live like this. And it just all comes with actually acting upon what it is that you want and what you feel like is right for you. So then
that's exactly what you did.
So then I approached Sarah and I was like, let's do this. Like we felt like we wanted to go to Bali. So I was like, all right, how can we make that happen? And
yeah, so this is when we got back from our trip that we realized.
Yeah, and to specifically make that happen, we essentially had to find something that would allow us to work our own hours, like have the flexibility that we want, and be able to also work from wherever in the world, because then you can live wherever you want and you can travel as much as you want as well.
Yeah. So for now, what we're actually doing is we're doing quite a lot of different things, little bits and bobs online. I think one of the main things is teaching English. So that's a huge one. So that's something that anyone can do. You don't need a degree for that.
Yeah, so you do need a certificate, but if you're into it, like, you can ask us more questions or just Google it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that answers the question of why we moved here and how we moved here.
How long have we been vegan? I've been vegan for about 4 years now.
And I've been vegan for about
a year later?
A year, like half a year less, because she actually went pescatarian, vegetarian, like she did the whole process, whereas I did it like overnight.
So and then she went, like,
I kind of experienced the process through her doing the whole thing.
The way I turned vegan was actually running through a video online, and it was to do with slaughterhouse videos, and I literally went the next 2 days like feeding myself with information and just watching those videos and thinking, if I choose to eat this, then I have to know where it comes from and I have to be okay with it. That really made me just click and not ever want to go back. Was watching Gary Yourofsky's speech online. I'll have a link for it down below, because it's honestly so inspiring, and the way he explained things is just so...
Yeah, it's an amazing speech.
Yeah.
She introduced it to me, but the reasons why I didn't turn a blind eye to it would be because I cared about all the facts she was showing me, and you can't deny facts. So things, especially about, not really about health, because I've never really, I mean, I do care about my health, but I don't care about it extensively, like to be able to drastically, I wouldn't change my diet just for health. That makes a lot more sense.
Which some people do.
Which some people do.
Fine.
Yeah, so definitely ethical reasons. Not really the environment at the time, so because this was a few years ago, I didn't really care about the environment, and so definitely the animals, because I always said to myself since I was a kid, like, oh, I love animals, I love animals. If you get to a point in life that if you claim you love animals, you can't just eat them. Like, don't say you love animals, just say you love domesticated animals. Yeah, like those are the only ones you love if those are the only you protect.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So definitely ethical reasons for me. But now the environment is a massive plus.
And your health.
Have to be sustainable and health.
Now
That's
it's
everything.
Literally like one big mesh of everything.
Yeah. So I think we chose Bali because we have been here previously, as we mentioned, in all the countries we've been to. Yeah, it's our second time here, and when we came to Southeast Asia last year, we backpacked for about 5 months, and Indonesia was our last destination, Bali specifically, and we just fell in love with it. I think that the local food here really spoke out to us as well.
And that's a bit hard to come by when you're
as a vegan. Exactly. I think that we do live a healthy lifestyle. We try to avoid processed foods, so we don't eat completely raw. There are little things that aren't raw.
For example, our favorite snack to have here, because we have our own place now, and it's crazy because literally everything that you own, everything that's in your fridge, in your cupboards, it's everything that you pick. Buy, so there's no excuse to say to have donuts at the back and be able to snack on that and binge eat. So what we've chosen to have, and it's so great, it's literally just some apples sometimes. Well, so maybe the seeds that you introduced.
And some sunflower seeds.
Oh, they're so good.
I think we've got it to a point where we don't really crave unhealthy foods anymore.
It's just exciting to be a lot more aware of like everything that you consume, because before even after we turned vegan, we literally still used to live to eat, and now like we've actually changed our mindset where now we only eat to live. And if you really do change that way of thinking and kind of adapt to consciously thinking, if I put this in my mouth, what is it going to do to me, then it's just a different type of awareness. Like I can't really explain it. It's mostly a feeling, But
in terms of actual of keeping active, we go to the gym pretty often.
I'm doing like a 1 month challenge right now to keep myself consistent, to turn it into like a habit.
We're going like every day. So we keep active. We do some cardio, we lift,
and I do separately from her, I do some yoga, and I've always
and meditation.
And I've always been doing that, and I have like a goal to have a certain amount of flexibility by the end of this year. So hopefully 2019 Jazz will be a yogi. It's genuinely just so important for you to still your mind and to just move your body without actually having these thoughts.
It's really hard.
I can just say it's the best thing.
I think most people don't. I think most people don't actually know what meditation is, so you assume it's something easy.
At first, it's really hard. Like a lot of people don't realize how hard it is. You have to have no absolute thought in your head, and people don't also realize how many thoughts you have throughout the day. Apparently, I read this stat that apparently you have 64,000 thoughts in one day. Like from the moment you wake up, from when you think I'm gonna get out of bed, that's your first thought. And I read this other stat that said that you spend like 45% of your life making decisions in your head.
A lot of people were messaging us on Instagram, and they were asking us like how do you edit, and how do you guys know how to film? And the truth is,
everything's self-taught.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say.
Everything's self-taught online.
That's how we know how to edit. We just dived into it and just, you know, trial and error. Exactly. With filming, I think that if we could give one of the key tips of filming and how to get the best outcome, would be just film the most you can. You guys actually won't imagine the amount
hours of film we actually
have. Exactly.
And then it only ends up being like
3 minutes in one video. If you guys want to make content similar to the way that we've been doing, just remember to film as much as you can. There's nothing wrong in recording more. You're gonna regret it if while you're editing you're like, oh shit, I should have filmed that. I guess we can tell you guys a little bit about what's coming, what we would be showing
here
from
in
the channel. I think that a big thing is that we're going to be moving,
so you guys would be seeing probably like us
maybe like
hunting down for villas.
Yeah,
like we could do a vlog to do with that,
and like a move-in day video or something. You guys can let us know if you want to see that. In a few more weeks, in a few months, we're gonna travel. We're gonna get out of Indonesia, so we'll definitely show you other countries that we're gonna visit.
We're also gonna travel to the other islands here around Bali.
Yeah, exactly.
So excited for that because it's literally like
so beautiful.
So let us know what else you guys would like to see down below. Don't be shy to message us also on Instagram. Give us some advice, give us some constructive criticism. We like any of that, and we're really open-minded. So yeah, whatever you guys think is best, we'll be here to do.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.